Welcome, dear students. We are discussing some most important logical questions which are linked with electromagnetism, and we are discussing for the cases where a beam of electron or the charges enters inside magnetic field. What will be the nature and type of the force acting? So, moving ahead, this is another question. Uniform electric and magnetic field produces are produced pointing in the same direction. An, an electron is projected in the same direction of the fields. What will be the effect on the kinetic energy of electron due to the two fields? So here it is. We know that the magnetic force on a charged particle is given by this formula. That is Q, charged particle, moving in the velocity v and moves inside the magnetic field of strength B and with an angle that is theta. Here, this will be the force acting. So Q is basically charge of the electron. So E will be sine theta. As the electron is moving parallel to the magnetic field, so we put angle in equation 1. So it will be EVB sine theta because it is moving in the same direction. So there will be zero angle. So the magnetic force on the electron is zero, and thus there will be no effect on the kinetic energy of the electron due to magnetic field. So basically we have to see what's the value of the angle between E and B charge in the magnetic field. If the value of the angle is zero, moving in the same direction, or they are in anti-parallel, so after putting the value and looking at the value of the sine theta, we will decide that this will be the magnitude of the force. It will be zero in the case when the charge moves in the same direction of magnetic field, that is with the angle that is zero. So there will be no effect on this speed of the electron or the kinetic energy of the electron then. So here it is, electron is moving parallel to the magnetic field and electron is negative charge, so it will be attracted by the field, and as a result its kinetic energy and its velocity and kinetic energy will decrease. So if you look at, there will be a magnetic force on the electron is zero. If there will be no effect on kinetic energy due to the magnetic field if it is moving along the same direction. Then we have discussed about the parallel to the field electron is negatively charged, so it will be affected by the field, and as a result, the velocity will friction velocity of the electron will decrease. So there will be because the kinetic energy depends on the velocity. More is the velocity, more will be the kinetic energy, and less is the velocity, less will the kinetic energy. So here is another situation where when a cyclotron frequency of a charged particle q of mass m moving in a magnetic field B, when a charged particle of a charge q moves in the magnetic field, then the magnetic force experienced by provides centripetal force. So and then it moves inside a circular path. And why? Because this magnetic field is basically producing when a charged particle enters perpendicular to the magnetic field. So this will be the magnetic force acting, that is QVB. There is no sine theta will clear, which clearly shows that the angle between V and charge and B is 90 degree. So the charged particle moves inside a circular path. So with what the velocity it will be moving, that is Q V R over M. So if you look at, this is the velocity and speed, and m is the mass of the charged particle. Since V is equal to R omega during circular motion. Here is the relation of angular velocity with linear velocity. So this V is basically due to the circular motion. It is R omega, and this R is cancelled with this R. So omega is equal to QV divided by M. So this omega, the angular velocity, is 2 pi f. This is the constant during circular motion, and f is the frequency through which the charged particle moves. So putting the values in equation 3, value of omega, that is 2 pi f equal to qv divided by m. So if you are asked to calculate the frequency at which the charged particle moves inside the cyclotron, so here will be answer, that is qb divided by 2 pi m, the mass of the charged particle, the charge of that charged particle, and the strength of magnetic field. If you know that these quantities, the charge of the particle, magnitude of the charged particle, strength of the magnetic field, you know the mass of that charged particle, after putting the values, you will calculate the frequency, cyclotron frequency of a charged particle, which is moving inside a magnetic field in a circular path. So this equation gives the cyclotron frequency charged particle Q in a magnetic field. So here it is, when a charged particle enters perpendicular to the magnetic field, so due to this magnetic field, the force acting on the charged particle will be this one, and it is basically producing a centripetal force, that is mv square divided by r, and this due to this force, the charged particle moves inside a circular path with a velocity. That velocity is v, and we know that during circular motion, this velocity has relation, that is r omega, and this is equal to r omega. This is the angular velocity through which the charged particles move inside an angle inside a circular path. So angular velocity is calculated by using this formula, that is 2 pi f. So basically we were asked to calculate the frequency at which the charged particle will rotate. So we reached up, after getting the relation of angular and linear velocity, we reached up to the angular velocity, and from angular velocity we have calculated the relation of angular velocity with the frequency, that is using the definition of angular velocity, that is 2 pi f. F is equal to 2 pi divided by omega divided by 2 pi. So to calculate the frequency, we have used the same definition of the angular uh, frequency, and then we have calculated after putting the value of angular velocity. So this will be the frequency through which the particle will be moving inside a circular path. I thank you all.